You got to be over 18 and sober. Second requirement. Okay, let's see here. Our wing walkers take 2 or 3 years to train. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, the best wing walker in the world is Chuck Tippett. Chuck Tippett, come on out of the audience. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. With the Rappahannock Electric Company, he actually makes his living working on high-tension power lines in the winter storms. He's the guy that puts your power back on. Right here is the guy. Thank you for your kind words. Everybody, what a beautiful, blessed day we're having here. My goodness. Sit down and relax and enjoy this. And remember, I don't like roller coaster rides. When I get on a roller coaster, it makes me sick. So enjoy this. All right, Chuck, you're the man. And Kirk Wicker. All right, I got it. Yeah. 450 horsepower. All right, Chuck is not wearing a parachute. You see that top mast up there? That's the wing walking stanchion. Yeah, baby. Chuck is the best wing walker in the world. Kirk Wicker is probably the finest wing walking pilot in the world. He knows how to take these Super-Stearmans and put them on the ragged edge. Now, Chuck Tippett is also our resident flight instructor at the Flying Circus. So if you'd like to come out and learn to fly in tail dragger airplanes, or perhaps you're a private pilot and would like to get some time, Chuck will instruct you in the, he has an air rocket champ out there at the Flying Circus, and will teach you in that. And fixing carburetors in the midair and everything. Everybody thought it was great. And it went from there. Chuck does not have any safety harness, no parachute, no restraining devices, no special walkway, no catch ropes, nothing at all. Look at that pull-up, right on the ragged edge. Kirk knows exactly what he's doing. What will keep Chuck Tippett on the wings? There's a lot of wing riding in this world. You can go over to England and see people riding on the top wings. They start there and stay there. Chuck is going to get out of the cockpit right in front of you. The only thing keeping him on that wing will be his hands holding onto the wires. Watch. No parachute, no restraining devices, and there he is. Wave to him, folks. Wave some encouragement to Chuck Tippett. Climbing over the flying wires at 85 miles an hour, 200 feet above the deck. At the end of this act, Joe Bender is going to be using the smoke truck and the American flags flying. Those 2 flags closest to you were flown by Chuck's sons, Sergeant Chuck and Sergeant Chip. Flags came from Afghanistan. Marines in Afghanistan flew those flags. At the end of this routine, Joe is going to give you a smoke pass with the truck. All right, Chuck is out of the cockpit, out onto the wing, positioning himself in the middle of the wing. Hang on, folks. This is where it gets wild. That's 150 miles an hour. Fellow bikers in the audience, you know what it's like on your upper torso at 75. Imagine 150 fully exposed. That was a javelin pass. Kirk rolling the airplane, looping the airplane with Chuck Tippett standing between the wings, in the middle of the wings. Again. You ready for this? best, folks. That's Chuck Tippett, finest wing walker in the world. Kirk Wicker, as good as it gets with an airplane, with a wing walking airplane. Now Chuck moves farther out on the wing. Kirk goes back into a glide, lessening the wind pressure on Chuck Tippett as he makes his way to the outboard wing. And he will lower himself under that lower wing, wrap his feet around the strut, and dangle underneath the wing, letting go with his hands, holding on only by his boots. No restraining devices, no parachute, no safety rope, no special walkway on the wing. This is wing walking the way it was done in the 20s and 30s, folks, and this is as good as it gets. On this pass, are you ready? Well, look at that! Under the wing, folks! Hanging on by his boots! That's all! No restraining devices. Chuck Tippett of Rappahannock Electric. So you guys who work with Chuck at Rappahannock Electric? Yeah. There he is. The finest wing walker in the world. And you're going to see something very amazing coming up. Full throttle. Left lever pushed all the way forward. Now lessening it back as Chuck gets, lessening the pressure by pulling the throttle back. Chuck gets back into the cockpit, and he'll be climbing up onto the top wing. Again, no parachute. The only thing around his waist will be a small belt, and he'll have his feet with his toes curled upwards like this underneath the bar. All right, and here comes the climb to the top of the wing right in front of you. There he is, on the picture-taking pass. Now that's about 85 miles an hour and is waving his arms. Next time you're in a car going 85, which you're not supposed to be doing, stick your arm out the window and see what it feels like. Imagine your whole body. Being exposed to that kind of wind. Pilot and wing walker are communicating at this point. While Kirk climbs for altitude. Again, a variable pitch propeller developed during World War II called a constant speed propeller. So when the airplane is coming down with it set just right, the prop will actually slow the airplane. Okay, strap in because here it's wild. All of that altitude is potential energy, will be exchanged for kinetic energy, which is diving and rolling and looping with the man on the top wing with no parachute. Ladies and gentlemen. A 1 foot loop! 1 foot! 1 foot! That's it! Hanging on, ladies and gentlemen, by 1 foot. Watch as he comes over the top and extends his foot. Look! Like I said, he's the best. There is no better. Nobody hangs upside down by 1 foot anywhere in the world. That's right. And here we go with a slow roll. Loop it. 1 foot. There it is. 1 foot. Yes, he'll be around to sign autographs in just a few minutes. Are we setting up for the slow roll? I believe we are. And here, ladies and gentlemen, what sets the boys from the men apart. Here we go. This is the maneuver to end all maneuvers right here. The 1 foot slow roll, ladies and gentlemen. You will never see that anywhere but at the Flying Circus with Chuck Tippett. Give him a hand. Hanging on by 1 foot at 150 miles an hour. Now the wind pressures are absolutely extreme on a human body. And Chuck is very physically able. Like I said, he's a lineman, climbing trees all day. He's a professional tree climber and lineman, extremely fit. Has won the Lumberjack Award many times each year competition. All right, another pass is maybe a picture-taking pass. So we have a lot of speed for a picture-taking pass. No, it is a picture-taking. Get the cameras ready.
Stop it.
1 foot, get your pictures. And from the right, Joe Bender saluting our men and women in uniform, the smoke truck. Saluting the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Merchant Marines, the Coast Guard. Joe Bender with the illegal smoke truck. Yes, he's been stopped on the highway once and somehow got out of it. I don't know how. Okay, police, he'll disconnect it before he gets on the road. That's an actual aviation smoke system on that truck of Joe Bender. And by the way, Joe Bender is one of our wing walkers. There's only 19 wing walkers in the country. We've got 5 of them at the Flying Circus. Come out and see us at the Flying Circus, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect day tomorrow. Absolutely perfect. Best Sunday of the year. And we're out there May through October. FlyingCircusAirShow.com. He'll come over here and disembark, I hope, in front of the crowd. That's called a wheel landing, where you hold the tail wheel up. And then any of the guys don't do that, they land 3-point. Okay, good. That's Chuck, folks. All right, he is the man. You just saw the best wing walking combination in the world, right here in Culpeper, Virginia. Kirk has worked with wing walkers all over the country, maybe all over the world. He'll tell you, Chuck is the best. Get your pictures. Get your pictures. My name's Chris Edwards. It's a great honor to be here today and to work with these men and women that do these kind of performances. Ladies and gentlemen, my privilege to be along with all of you this afternoon. Come see us at the Flying Circus, please. Here comes Chuck. You give him a hand. Down the line, demonstrating the 1 foot hang. The 1 foot. His signature move. There's nobody in the world that does that. Rock and roll time, baby. Woo! Yep. Is he the best or is he the best? Chuck is the best! Kirk Wicker, the absolute greatest airshow pilot in the world. My brother, my friend. Thank you, Kirk. Woo! I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And thank God my 2 sons are freshly here. Sergeants for the United States Marine Corps. God bless our troops. All our men and women dedicated. Thank you so much for coming out here on this beautiful day. Come by and visit us at the Flying Circus in Bealeton sometime. Give him a hand, folks. Chuck Tippett, he's the best. World's best wing walker right here. All right, God bless you all. We'll see you at the circus. Stay well.